I still can't believe there was a milkshake reference. I can't. I can't deal with this game. Hi. Ow. God, that's loud. Excuse me, I'm turning that down. Jesus, I don't know how these volume levels always seem to change between fucking streams. I don't do anything. I don't use my headphones for things. Oh, God. Did I have said that? I did. I did it too early, in fact. That's right. Okay. What's still loud? Should be fine for you guys, but good God. All right. Hey, Nick. What is it? Something wrong?
Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, look at this. I bought this master mass publicity photo.
You brought... what?
From the little tents in front of the courthouse, they have all sorts of things for sale. You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff.
Of course you are. Oh, good. His costume's gonna be important.
Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it.
Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are gonna get any less ugly for you.
Because I did it! I'm a criminal! Me!
Ronnie boy, hi Kiwi. Yeah, Ronnie boy is Fluttershy.
He's at it again! It's Larry all over again. I sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor. I admit it!
But you don't have the sacred urn, right?
Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean I didn't commit the crime.
Normally when I say of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you? Yikes.
Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please!
Good evening, MD. Who is this loser? This is Ron. Ronnie Delight. He's a big pussy bitch. Hello, Pumpkaboo. Hey, Phoenix. Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie.
Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this.
Honey, yeah, that's his wife. This man fucks. This man fucks a lady who looks like that. Is Phoenix in the past? No, this is no longer a flashback. This is back to present time. A couple of months after the second game. Jesse. Ron doesn't fucks, Desiree fucks him. That's right, I forgot. I forgot our lore. This is true. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you.
Actually, well, you see, the thief is,
Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say that? The last woman to smile at me like that poisoned me and made me eat glass! I mean, she didn't make me, I'm just a dumbass, but nonetheless! Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. Our lore. You left early last time? Oh shit, Kiwi, then yeah, then you're psychic. We actually decided last time, but yes, no, he doesn't fuck Desiree, fucks him. Yeah, like, shouldn't you stay for moral support if you actually love your husband that much? To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is mask to mask or not. But there's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom! For the time being, I'll just have to trust Desiree. Is Ron rich? I mean, I hope so. Would certainly explain a few things. God, nobody left any suggestions! I asked you to leave suggestions in the Discord, nobody gave me any ideas. I don't know what to do for this man. I need to do this man justice. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. Also, new music again. Holy shit! Dramatic. You know what? You same thing you suggest for everything, Java? Thanks, oh Obama! The defense is ready, Your Honor. I do not see a coffee mug in this man's hand. I was lied to. What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to? Businessman, apparently. He's probably being forced to do it or something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Like, one, this case is confusing. Two, I have no idea what to do for this man. There he is. I read some. Do a suave Hispanic voice? Why? Oh, I don't know what smooth man voice is. Compare it to something I've done in a previous playthrough. Canadian Obama? It's just gonna sound like fucking... It's gonna come out sounding like a Mexican vampire. Like fucking, Meta Knight from the Kirby anime. Or some shit. What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine, let me ask you, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? No, I'm not! That's not perfect. I will pass judgment after I hear both arguments from both sides! Well, if you are not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. Hello, Janene. That's a rule to live by. He cute, not gonna lie. The Cyclops visor is a little off-putting because I'm an X-Men fan and Cyclops is a piece of shit. But I like his outfit. Cool design. Who are you? I am Godot, legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case.
Ah, he's the one that Detective Atmey was talking about.
I like your extremely seductive theme music. That sounds German to you? I mean, yeah. That sounds about right. I'm not good at accents. Your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Like, it's hard to judge without seeing his actual face, but like, darker skin or a tan plus white hair is usually aces. Like 9 times out of 10, instant hottie. Fucking Dedue, fucking Sume from Wolf's Rain, Catherine, lots of people. Huh? No. What did you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Never? You said you've never lost before! It just sounds German or European. I'm so sorry. I can't do it. Just do an Indian voice. Without the Indian, that's a good Hispanic. I don't think that's how it works. Zemnis? Good God, I wish I could do a Paul St. Peter. Yeah, Zemnis. Zemnis would be another good example of the, like I said, the dark skin, light hair. Like, it just always looks good on characters for whatever reason. Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Phoenix, date him. I'd be okay with dating this man. He cute. Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but a mask? In a court of law? Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks, either on our face or over our hearts. It's bad, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to do. If anyone has better ideas, please.
This guy is the real deal, alright, Nick?
Also, that's Joker. Yeah, he's, 3/3 of the prosecutors so far have been German. God. Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal? So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Wright. That's not my name! This is personified the case, this is true.
Nick, is he a friend of yours?
No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Or cosplay as fucking Cyclops of all characters. We're a Gambit household. Just who is this masked man? I've returned from the depths of hell to battle with you. And
I'm using these instead of W's, like, I don't know what to do with him. Well then, Prosecutor Gobo? Not Gobo, it's Godot, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Wright. What is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much can you withstand before you and your case break in two? That's pretty, yeah, he's talking about returning from the depths of hell. What? Who else says that edgy shit? Like, lots of people, I'm sure, but like someone specifically I'm thinking of. Well, let's hear it from the first witness. Got your new earbuds today? Nice, Kiwi. Glad to hear it. Of course, it's you. Here I am. Again. My name is, No one has asked for your name, miss. The important thing is that you know, that is all. Gundam Tanaka? He could be Gundam Tanaka. I don't know how well that's gonna go, but... Oh yeah, no, Gundam Tanaka was the one who said he returns from the depths of hell. What's Gundam's voice? Gundam's voice actually probably wouldn't work too well. It's what I was gonna do for fucking, Look at Me. It's just me trying to be obsessively gravelly and dramatic. Start talking, we are listening. That shit. Yes, sir. Alright, witness. First, let's hear about... He sounds like Vampire Obama. Then, hey, maybe that works. Vampire Obama? Is that what... If that's what we're gonna call it, then yeah. Then he'd be Vampire Obama. What do you know about the thief that stole the urn? Take off a little of the dramatic. I don't know if I can do that with Gundam. Gundam's me going full ham. Yes, sir. We'll try. Work spirit. I apologize. This is gonna be a very, a bad transitional period. Like, I want to get, like, this man, I like him immediately, just on his design alone. If the coffee thing pans out, then, hey. That voice is really gravelly, going Godot's is fucking smooth. He seems very smooth. The problem is, I can't do smooth. I'm not smooth. Damask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits a crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card to Lordly Taylor. His pattern is to always go after the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Mask Damask, sir. It fits his M.O. to a T. If I had the Obama voice, we'd have our voice already. I can't do Obama! I do not possess the necessary vocal cords to imitate Obama! I know he was the president! I can't do any presidents! I don't have male vocal cords! I wish I did! I just wish I had I wish I had either regular female vocal cords or male vocal cords. Like, I hate this weird middle ground that I've been cursed with. That doesn't sound like fucking anything. So the actual identity of the mask is... Mr. Godot, you... Hey! Same! Relatable! I like it! We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot. Do a Hillary Clinton voice? Oh my god. Can't do that either. No president or almost president voices. I can't do any of them. God. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed. Very well. It's only coffee after all. You can't let you letting him slide this early in the trial. Michelle Obama? God. I can't do any of these things. I can do a mean JFK, you've heard it? No, I can't. Isn't that just Luke again? Yes, it is. Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. I don't know what's best for this man.
Nick, what are you here to do?
As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Light's identity. All we can know for sure is that it wasn't Master Mask who stole the urn. At least it's not a whip. You vote back to Hispanic. That's Hispanic in air quotes, but if we like that better, sure. He said, sorry I don't have better range. Wish I did. My weaknesses really start to show themselves when I don't have Ivy and Ian with me. Alright. Alright, so I love how we're actually rolling with the idea that Ron is mask to mask. Cause just fucking, fucking look at him.
Nick! It definitely looks like it was Master Mask who stole the urn.
But there's no real evidence either way as to whether Ron Light is mask to mask.
But...
Also, the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone to Mr. Delight himself.
So even though we know it was Master Mask that did it...
Maybe for the time being I should try to show it wasn't Master Mask that did it. Have I listened to Eminem's hit single My Salsa, trying to do it like he does? Nah, I don't listen to new Eminem. Old school. Of course he's a song called My Salsa. I expect nothing less from him. Have you been involved in this investigation from the beginning? Yep, nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal. It's true, I'm a Zavari, author on thieves. You don't know what that word means, you're just copying look.
An author? He's written books about thieves? I think he probably meant to say authority.
The fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers shows how good he is, pal! Nothing gets past me. Twitch is dying? Ruh-roh. Showing up fine for me. Anyone else have an issue? Seems to be just you, Pumpkaboo. Had to give your dad your birthday present? Aw, cute. Happy birthday to your dad, Phoenix. Hope you like this present. Let's see. It's easy when those fingers happen to be Butterfingers! So nobody knows more about the thief than you, huh? You got it, pal. Except for maybe the thief's mom, that is. But isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police? You don't mean Detective Zavari, do you? Who is this person? Zavari? He sounds German. His name is Luke Atmey, sir. I guess I should have made up such a silly name for him. What the heck? I guess he's not all that famous after all. Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item the thief stole. Oh, I see. It seems you're not the expert you claim to be. Looks like the thief is playing with me even now. Sends his calling cards like a good phantom thief. Have you seen all these so-called calling cards? Of course I have. Except, the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred.
That's because Detective Atmey stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to the police.
Was the calling card that Lodi Taylor received authentic? Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature. But we're not releasing that information to the general public. You're absolutely certain this card is real? Gumshoe can't say it out loud, but I bet he's talking about Master Mask's emblem. What if you missed a hot man? Yeah, you missed Godot. We were waiting for him. I'm not gonna be able to stop making that fucking joke, but they're clearly doing it on purpose. I'm curious to see if there's any, what other underlying symbolism there is in that. Excuse me, I'm drinking my coffee. Again, I truly do wish I could do this man justice because I relate to him very strongly. It's fifth heist, and you screw up, huh? Objection, pal! That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times, but this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time. You of all people shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away. Got me?
Wow, looks like he's really got in for Detective Atmey. I mean, can you blame him?
Poor Dickard. Poor Dickolas. Odd pieces like what, for example? Well, his first target was the famous Tear of Amon. What's that? Some kind of especially salty teardrop? No, I believe that was a hip-hop artist who, in the early 2000s, released a song called, I think it was just straight up called Fuck It, or Fuck You, like before CeeLo made it cool. And it was like, fuck what I said, it don't mean shit now, fuck all the presents, might as well throw them out, fuck all this kisses, they didn't mean jack, fuck you, you hoe, I don't want you back. And it was just him relentlessly shitting on a girl for cheating on him. And saying, fuck this, fuck that. I cannot believe that song exists. No, sir! It's a blue diamond, a single blue rare diamond. I'm sorry I got sidetracked. Next was the Crown of Van Gogh, you know, the thing you put on your head. After that was the left hand of Hades, and then the portrait of Vagina, sir. Detective Atmey retrieved the portrait of Vagina and returned it to the museum. And the target of this fifth and last robbery was the Sacred Urn, right? But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces? Well, we assume he must have some underworld connections. Magina sounds like something. I was Majima, we Yakuza boys. Yakuza 3 through 5 remaster comes out next week.
Somehow Mr. Delight...
Not next week, like second week of February, soon, is the point.
Somehow Mr. Delight doesn't look like the type.
Yeah, he's a little too, sunny to be hanging out in the underworld. What you mean to say is it fits his MO to a T? I was thinking of asking the same thing myself. Did he misspeak? What did he actually say? I think that's even how I read it. I wish you would listen more closely, pal. First of all, there's a calling card. We're 100% certain it's authentic. And there's the fact that he seemed to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an art piece. These are all part of the thief's modus operandi. And so, since this robbery seems to fit all these conditions... That's right, it means mask to mask is behind it. It's a Galarian form of a vagina. Oh, is that what vagina is? Okay. Makes sense.
It definitely looks like it was mask to mask and so
Okay. So for the time being, we're just trying to prove that Ronnie isn't mask to mask. That is right, right? Any real evidence? Oh, no. But... So even though we know it was mask to mask who did it, for the time being, we should try and show that he didn't. My gut instinct is that he's only goes of, do we have anything that establishes that the thing's actually kind of worthless? Yeah, it has no monetary value. Like, we established that by, I think Luke actually told us about that. Okay, good. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous. You said he always goes after the most precious pieces of art, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless art doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean?
Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing?
No, I mean from a financial point of view. I meant it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense. So, in other words, it was not the kind of item that the mask would normally go after. Ah! The urn's like worth 2 nickels, less than that even. I completely understand you, Mr. Wright. You're saying that the Theft of the Sacred Urn was not the work of Mask to Mask? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out a contradiction. The argument made itself, but... Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was the slash robbery the work of mask to mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot? Oh my god, he's so smug. This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now, Mr. Wright. What? If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. I'm sorry, but I don't know what you mean. If you're saying it was Mask to Mask that stole the urn, or was it even? Then it must be someone imitating Mask to Mask's methods. A fake. A fake Mask to Mask?
Fake the mask? That sounds too ridiculous, but I like it.
Does he just have like a little robot? Like a little old Rob robot or something that just kind of keeps shoving over new cupfuls to him? He's already gone through 2. Do I need a coffee count for this man? Let's play a game. Let's see who drinks more cups of coffee over the course of this trial. Me or him. I've got my giant mug next to me. It's about the equivalent of 3 cups. Glad I can enjoy these live streams. They're a lot of fun. You're the best Nova. Oh, Phoenix, thank you. Thank you for the bits. Holy shit, dude. Much appreciated. Glad you're having fun. He has an intern for the coffee? Okay, fair enough. That's the bailiff. The bailiff is giving him new cups. Okay, that works. Whatever gives him coffee is up to my imagination. Gonna make some chamomile. Ooh, nice. Don't like coffee? Hey, it's not for everyone. You should not. Kids, I said this is the equivalent of 3 cups. I have like at least 2 of these things a day. It's not good for you. Don't be like me. Don't follow my example. Do not become dependent on this stuff. It's bad for you. Do as I say, not as I do. We should have given him the Hubert voice. It's not too late, technically. I don't know what the Hubert voice is, though. Other than me doing a very, very bad Robbie Damon impression. Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Wright. Proof that the person who appeared at Lowly Taylor that night was actually a fake. Just sounds... I can't do it. Isn't caffeine literally a drug? Basically. Makes you want to vomit. Or commit... Oh, not vomit. Commit crime. Late again, and miss my reaction to go into sexy theme. Both were positive, JC. I already like this man a lot, and I like his sexy theme. It's good. Pose to the creator of Nier. On his knees at some 2B cosplay. Oh my god, no. I did not see that. That sounds about right, though. Though I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior, his point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting. Looks like I'm gonna have to prove it. I need to prove that the person at Lowly Taylor that night was in fact fake Damask. You don't drink coffee either, but you put like 3 spoons of sugar. Yeah, for the record, when I say I drink coffee, I'm not drinking it. I'm not drinking it straight up black like I assume this man is. He seems hardcore. I'm guessing he drinks his straight up black, but no, I usually I have to have at least a little bit of Irish cream or something in it. Godot is very sexy. I dig him. He's absolutely up my alley. Fancy Tubi. Oh, cute. Nice. Cool. I like Yoko Taro. I may have had some issues with Nier, but he seems like a cool guy. Alright. Alright, the fake one. I'm guessing it's gonna be a matter of the costume being slightly off. Stream's buffering badly on your end. Damn, JC, I'm sorry. Anyone else having an issue? That's the second time someone's had a problem with the stream. Is it just isolated incidents, or is it a widespread thing? Even with like 90% cream or whatever, you still taste the coffee. Fair enough. Yeah, it's not for everyone. Like I said, it's good that you don't like it. It's terrible to it's an addictive, it is, for all intents and purposes, an addictive substance that, it's not healthy to rely on to be able to actually get through the day like I do. But I started drinking it very, very early, much earlier than any child should have. And just slowly but surely kind of became dependent on it as I got through college and whatnot. Hopefully something in this is different to his actual costume. The proof is right here. I didn't look closely enough at what his costume is supposed to look like. But I'm guessing it's slightly off. This looks like a photo taken by a security camera. But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it.
Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use this pointer and show us what about this picture is so peculiar.
Shit. Why are you being helpful tutorial person? That dude's wearing the same outfit as our client. I know he is, but like, there's gotta be. I'm assuming I would have got this dialogue if there weren't something wrong with it. If I'm not on the right track. Like, I didn't look closely enough at the actual picture of him. I don't know what his costume's supposed to look like, but I'm guessing something's off with it. Just because that tends to be how these things go. We've had similar cases. But it could also be the fact that this stuff is spilt on the ground already, and we're assuming that happened. I don't know. Try the neck, maybe. He says suave. Yeah, I feel like an idiot for digging him so much already, but I really do. It's right here, of course. You mean Damascus? I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at. Okay, good.
Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning?
The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on Damascus' chest. Okay, good. Yeah, like I said, I should have looked at this first to make sure that there was something different, but I was assuming that was going to be the case, just because we've had so many similar cases like this, where there's been, like, something off about the outfit. Breach? Here! Bailiff! Get my steed! We need to retrieve his watch! He has a steed? The judge has a horse? Is it Gant? A brooch, Your Honor. It's the sort of thing you... holding your cape on. A clash, babe? Oh, I see now! But the mask in the security camera photo. Ah! He has no brooch! That brooch is the same as the emblem on Damask's calling card. It serves as his symbol. But the thief that broke into Lonely Tailor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Damask is a fake! Oh, I've been fooled again! Woody, it's true. I almost choked on my coffee. Don't worry about it. Undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I'm trying my best. I don't know how I... 3? We're up to 3? We're up to 3, and I'm not even halfway through my giant mug. This man's beating me. This man is stronger than me. The judge is immortal. Well, yeah, makes sense. I mean, has he aged today since the fucking prequel case with Mia? The judge is a vampire. He's a wizard. He's with a sick toy horse. He's fair enough. Damn you, phantom thieves! God.
Hey now, if you're going to have a pity party, invite me too.
But Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch?
Ha! The brooch you're talking about. Do you mean this?
Ah! That's Damask's brooch! Where did you find it?
Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue.
Buddha statue? You mean Ami Faye? What? Why didn't you tell me about that, sir?
I always put evidence away in my pocket.
That's illegal! That's illegal! Arrest him!
After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence.
Yeah, this guy's one cool customer. He kinda hot though, not gonna lie.
Goddamn, he's too powerful. I'm outmatched. I bow to you, master.
It's a little early to get shaken up, isn't it, little lady? Ladies, please, control your orgasms. That friend of yours left a little...
Oh my.
That friend of yours left little hickeys on there, too.
Hickeys?
Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Ron Delight's fingerprints.
What?
What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch!
But he's got nice eyes. I hope he, like, I'm assuming he's... I have to assume he's keeping his eyes covered up for a reason. Like, it's either this is supposed to be, like, kind of the future, right? Like, is he like Geordie LaForge? Is he blind without that? Please tell me he's like Geordie LaForge. I'm a huge fucking nerd.
I like Star Trek.
Those are his eyes? Oh, cool. So he's part robot. Hot. Or he's cosplaying. I hope he's not cosplaying. If he's cosplaying as fucking Cyclops from X-Men. And Cyclops from X-Men is a fucking tool. I don't like him.
What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch? Order in the court! Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch! I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her.
Please don't call that your girlfriend ever again. MacPreg, are we already back on MacPreg? Is it still MacPreg if it's just a half-robot man impregnating you, and not the other way around? Is it still MacPreg? Probably. He doesn't have a face, it's just like Wright, and that's just his face. Oh, okay, fair enough. Alright. Sounds good. We don't just, no, don't worry, we don't discriminate against robots in this house. We love and respect robot fuckers in this stream. But yeah, don't call that your girlfriend again, please.
Gee, I mean, it appears to have been torn off something. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, there must have been a struggle that night in the crime scene.
Uh-oh. Phoenix, we got a problem.
Robot fuckers, but not robots themselves. I love robots. My favorite cartoon is Beast Wars. I am anti-robophobic.
Ha! You mess with Godot. And you get burned.
He's playing you like a violin.
Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness.
Huh? You're done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet. I'm jealous of the brooch. Damn it, Jux, why you gotta call me out like that?
You've proven your innocence. That's good enough.
That doesn't sound good at all. I was a suspect, apparently.
Barely bring the next witness into the courtroom.
Finally time for the ace detective to make his appearance, huh? How many robots fucked in Beast Wars? At least 2. I'm not even kidding. At least 2. Possibly more, depending on who you ship. But definitely at least 2. Black Arachnia and Silverbolt were bumping uglies like nobody's business.
One second is a drip of coffee pot. Let's hurry it up.
XJ9, yes.
Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What's clear? Zavari! The truth is once again elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor, a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct?
Well, yes, that's right! How did you do that? Is that Lorenz? This man is absolutely related to Lorenz in some way. Yeah, his monocle is a fucking magnifying glass. Don't worry about it.
Oh, not that at all. You're the first person that's been able to penetrate my secret veil.
Stop humoring him!
Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atmey, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens, and that is my annoying dog. Don't worry about it.
Boy, those two make a perfect pair.
Ew, no. They'd either be best friends or they tear each other's heads off. I heard that on the night of the crime you were all out on security detail.
You have heard correctly. My specially made necklace worth more than 150 shoes.
Luke Atmey is here. You were worried the stream was going to be too horny. Thank you for the cold shower. Thank you for the bits, Jux. Yeah. We too much more Godot would have can't have Godot giving everyone the vapors. We need some cooldown. Bit war. God.
My specially made monocles. I said that part. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by my dog finally shut up.
If Detective Gumshoe is worth anything, that is.
He's priceless to me, asshole! Why was this guy off by himself anyway? There must be some reason, I'm sure of it. Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed.
It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date had changed. And that is when my nemesis, the infamous Mask-to-Mask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike, and when I awoke, he was gone. 13 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police.
We gotta keep the bits for when Jux has to test the sound of my donations. I know that they're fine now. I finally figured out kind of what the issue was with the weird fluctuating volumes. As long as I don't mess with it anymore, they're fine now. We don't gotta test anything. I wouldn't disapprove of people testing stuff for other reasons. But as far as volume goes, it's fine. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal?
My specially laid monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural.
I fail to see why the witness seemed so proud of his performance that evening. You got knocked the fuck out, bruh.
Well, Sir Oldtimer, let me explain. We are not speaking of an ordinary thief, but the king of thieves, Mask-to-Mask, my arch-enemy.
Your arch-enemy is Aladdin's dad from Aladdin 3? John Rice Davies? Wouldn't Lorenz be the knockoff? Technically, yes. Yeah, do not pick on Gumshoe. We do not bully robots, robophiles, or Detective Gumshoe. We respect these people.
That is what my instincts and years of experience tell me.
Very well, proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. I can't get over this guy. He literally looks like a Batman villain. Like, he looks like the Penguin after Weight Watchers.
It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning. After the date changed, that's when I read this part already. Don't worry about it.
I'm getting mad at this when the thief came in. Sorry, I missed the first part. I was looking at the thing.
He also says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back, but that can't be right. It contradicts the evidence.
Huh? Which piece?
The real question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie? I'm glad it's obvious to you! You hate his face? It's pretty bad. What do we have that directly contradicts the fact that he was... What? Let me look at that phrasing one more time.
There's nothing suspicious about Detective Atmey. I missed that part before.
Did just when the thief came in, since we knocked him unconscious before he could fight back. Okay. Alright, we're debating the fact that he did not put up a fight. He was knocked out immediately. I have to assume it's gonna be the sword, but I'm not sure exactly how to use that. It's approximately 1 o'clock, just after the date changed. Your nemesis descended upon you, began to turn, he struck you in the back to the head. Is it the fact that the brooch was torn off? And because that he fought back, maybe? Because it was found in the statue. Torn off some clothing. I think I'm thinking too far ahead with that line of thought. I don't see how this would make any sense, but nope.
The witness statement is clearly faulty!
No, it isn't. You're an idiot. I'm like, yeah, I know I am. He's a noble? Of course he is. Later I used the phone to notify the police. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, why did you wait so long to call the fucking police? Can I argue that? Camera data went off once around 1 a.m. He's Lorenz if he was Wario instead of Luigi. Yes, or Waluigi. That's a good way of thinking of it. I don't know why I'm trying to force this so hard. I should just press everything to at least know what statement I'm looking at. I haven't done that at all.
So, what would the 1 o'clock of the morning of the 12th be? That would be the... whatever, fuck it.
That's an impressive deduction, sir lawyer.
You were on security duty that night. Where exactly were you during that time?
A penetrating question.
Never say that word again!
I was in the basement warehouse near the computer.
Near the computer, huh? So you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it?
Up until this point, I have tried to remain concealed when waiting for the thief.
Yeah, he said the same thing yesterday.
Gumshoe already said he never saw him at the crime scene.
Precisely. That's precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief.
Apparently the new blonde girl in the sewer house has a habit of saying her name like Ferdinand. Oh no. I know I saw a video clip of her doing the fucking Ojo-sama laugh, which immediately means she's trash. I like me some Ojo-sama laughs, but they tend to be worse, girl. Just saying.
Looks like the thief was the one applying pressure. On your pigeony head, that is!
In any case...
The only one allowed to say that word to me is Edgeworth or Godot now, I guess. Penetrating. Dancingly descended. From where exactly?
Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else?
So in actuality, he neither danced nor descended. Someone please save me!
You saw the weirdest Ferdinand in a Fire Emblem Dojin? Oh my god. Can't believe they're making dojins about Ferdy. How dare they?
So how is it you didn't notice the thief?
My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened for the footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and soft-soled shoes.
I hereby dub you Ace Defective!
He looked like buff Kirito? Ew. No, Verdi's way better than that.
You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened?
Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? I saw his mask. That's all I can recall.
Not a very solid as far as testimony goes.
However, fortunately I had my third monocle, the security camera at the ready. It captured his image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe.
Well, as long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have a problem with the photo? Good, then let's continue with the testimony.
He's camouflaged as gay pride. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, he'd fit right in. Flawless. Attacked and knocked unconscious, and you weren't able to do a thing? That's certainly some very impressive detective work.
Well, Sir Lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck on the head?
Well, actually, yeah, by a fire extinguisher.
And what happened?
I had amnesia. Also, I was locked up.
Yeah, you sure did, Nick. It was funny.
You see, you have no right to look down on me then, do you? The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin with.
He may have brains, but the wiring to the self-reflection part seems to have been severed.
In any case, that was how I was knocked senseless, and then...
30 minutes later. I can't get over this part. Come on, we gotta address this, right? About this 30 minutes!
My silver cord was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium.
As usual, I have no idea what this guy's talking about.
Any character, it was funny, gets you to giggle without feel good. I'm glad my very easy jokes work sometimes. I think he's trying to say he was out cold.
So, what happened during those 30 minutes?
Oh, the way he phrased it, it made it sound like he woke up, then fucked around for 30 minutes, and then called the cops. But no, he was passed out for 30 minutes.
No one can say, Your Honor. The span of time has truly vanished into the ether.
What is he going on about?
Sounds suspicious about him. How did he not have notes when the thief came in?
Since was knocked out. That can't be right. We have evidence. Which piece? The real question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie? Okay, good God. Yeah, okay, so we're trying to argue that he couldn't have gotten... Oh, I'm so confused. The fact that they're acting like this is so obvious makes me feel like a fucking moron. Elysium, that could be a good name for a crest. Ooh. Want a hint? I'll take a hint, Java. Because once again, I'm thinking way too far ahead about, like, what the fuck Ron's actual deal is and whether it's this guy or his wife or... You don't know? That's... It's Janae, who tends to give the hints, not you. Oh, God. Like, I just don't know what we have specifically that points out the issue with this. There's a lot of things wrong with it. Next statement and brooch. Okay, oh, I actually was on the right track. I had the thought that he had to, like, that this got knocked, that he did fight back with him, and that's how this got knocked off, but I'm not sure how it ended up on the statue then. But yeah, I actually did think of that, if that's where this is going, unless it's for a completely different reason. Mr. Atmey, could you take a look at what this special monocle of yours... That's not really it, that's just an explicit answer. It technically is, but technically true. But hey. I was stuck big on that one. I'm a dumb butt. Especially considering, like I said, I thought of the answer and then just didn't proceed with it. I was so focused on him getting hit part.
Aha, this belongs to my criminal mastermind, the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Mask to Mask. It is, in point of fact, Master Mask's brooch.
It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened.
Ha! Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously it wasn't glued on well enough.
That's not how that works. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing.
Ripped off?
We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night.
That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have a struggle with this thief. The only person who was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atmey!
Oh. Well, that just shatters my monocle.
Please tell me, if this man is the actual culprit and he has a breakdown, please tell me, like, that his monocle just keeps fucking breaking and he keeps whipping out replacements like Adrian with her glasses. Please. Detective Atmey, you must have fought with a thief that night. So, why did you lie in your testimony to the court? Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime.
No. Wait just a moment, Sir Oldtimer.
Don't talk to me like I'm in the nursing home. I can go to the bathroom all by myself.
I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately.
This bullshit. Isn't this the same fucking excuse someone else gave last time? Oh yeah, Shelly. He was like, oh, I mixed it up with the other thing. He just starts eating fish like a penguin. I would also accept that.
The true measure of a man in the large amount of work he does. That's what I always say.
Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right?
You talk too much! Witness, so are you saying that you and the thief thought? You and the thief fought.
Hold on, that's quite enough, Your Honor.
Excuse me? I've already lost count of how many cups this man's had. He's already beaten me. There's no point. I was gonna make a game out of it, but nah, he's better than me.
Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. Look at me, agree completely.
Alright, you two fought.
Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, look at me cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless.
My Godot voice is improving, sounds more Hispanic than before. Like, I was pretty good at Spanish back when I was forced to take it in school. Like, I can semi-do an accent, it's just hard to get into. Hopefully I'm just gonna keep rolling with that, try not to think about it too much, and hopefully it'll improve over time like Von Karma kinda did, to a degree. I still never quite got that quite on point, I don't think, but yeah, just gotta keep going with it. Pick one and keep going with it, that's the best way.
True gentleman fights with his own fist, but they were not enough, probably because they're so dainty and pitiful. His first blow struck true, bam, and that's all she wrote.
So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Mask to Mask? I'm good at Spanish, name every brand of salsa. I'm talking about back when, like, this, when I say I used to be good at Spanish, I'm talking about, like, middle school. I don't remember jack shit in terms of, like, actual words for the most part.
Correct.
I'm mostly just still good at, like, if I see a word written out, like, I can pronounce it pretty easily. Like, that's mostly what I mean when I say I'm still relatively good at it, I guess. But, like, I'd be hard-pressed to actually speak it. Or name every brand of salsa.
It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak.
Well, that's certainly understandable. You did get knocked the fuck out. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case. That can't be good. Try to pronounce taco.
Taco. Enchilada.
I can't believe I said it wrong, right? Well, there's only one thing that I'm absolutely sure of now.
Yeah? What is it?
This Luke Atmey guy, he's definitely hiding something.
But why?
I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this detective. Emphasis on those air quotes. So why'd you look away from the door anyway?
In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I tried to check the data. That's why I went to the computer. Elegantly, of course.
So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer? What should I do? Should I ask some more questions? If the fucking sensor went off, then shouldn't another picture have been taken? What kind of sensors are we talking about here?
There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. There are air conditioner ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. I hooked up a heat-detecting infrared and ultraviolet sensors to catch each of them.
That's a lot of hardware. Is that all yours? How much money that cost?
Lord Retail Department Store was kind enough to provide the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well.
In other words, he couldn't have rigged up the equipment, huh?
That cleared up any doubts you had about me, Sir Lawyer?
What does that mean? Discombobulated? Young people these days, they really irritate me. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean. I'm sorry, but what does it mean? I'm dumb. Now I've forgotten. What was I saying? It's better than old people forget what they were saying 5 seconds ago.
Well, it looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. I read that part already. I'm supposed to be pressing. Don't worry about it. I say that a lot.
What do you mean by weapon from the side?
Naturally, that thief had no idea that I, Luke Atmey, was hiding in the area. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by it to the door to the warehouse.
Yeah, Phoenix, not gonna lie, that was a pretty, that was a two-head moment on your part, buddy. I have to, I'm sorry, but, just for a second, buddy. Okay. It's a little delayed also, but don't worry about it. There. Okay. Alright. You mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch?
Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp.
Okay, so he is talking about the Shinshishito. So what does it mean? It basically just means to be thrown off. You could also say, see, I'm trying to, real talk, I use that word a lot. I'm struggling to think of a good pseudonym for it. No. Pseudonym? No. You know what I mean. I'm not good at words, I don't claim to be, but I know what discombobulated means. You're all out of sorts, essentially. So the thief armed himself with a sword. What about yourself, witness? You gotta pass because English is your second language. Hey, that's acceptable. It being your second language and not knowing what it means, I'm not gonna judge. That's fair. But Phoenix was raised in the proud nation of Japanifornia. He should know what it means. You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities?
But of course, in college I was the second in charge of the boxing club.
Did his nose just get bigger? I think his nose just got bigger. I'm sorry, but I fail to find that appropriately impressive. Mostly because I don't fucking believe you.
However, my opponent was entering this time was my arch nemesis, Mask to Mask.
This guy's a real piece of work. What's this guy's fighting style? It involves an umbrella and saying a lot. It involves being Danny DeVito. That's his fighting style. Tell us more about what happened.
My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious.
Powerlicious? Powericious? Imagine having a boxing match just I fucking wish. I'd love to punch this guy in the face a couple times for good measure.
I assumed the Atmey fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me.
What do I do now? Should I ask more about this? A flash. So what was this flash of light that blinded you?
I was bathed in golden light. That seemed to come from the statue of the woman.
The statue of Ami Faye, I'm guessing.
That wasn't very much help at all. What do you think?
Dang DeVito, he hits people with a trash can? This was before. This was pre-trash man Danny DeVito. Used to be he hit people with an umbrella and hung out with a lot of penguins and fought some guy dressed up like a bat. And I think some lady in a cat suit was there too. Don't worry about it. Would I prefer a knife? No, I mean, I don't hate this. Anytime I shit on a character this much, I have to I feel like to clarify. I don't hate this guy as much as I can't hate him. Minor fucking witness. Assuming that he is just a witness. I don't know. I need to understand more about it, but just his everything makes him very punchable. Not necessarily stabbable. Not yet. I don't think he's crossed that threshold, but definitely punchable. Also, thank you for the bits, Jux. God.
What about the
True nature of this detective. I forget. There were two. There were two things on two of his statements that I could press for more details. There were two different options. I'm gonna go. I forget what the first one I did was, but one was the last one. So I'm gonna press this again and ask about his fighting style. Powericious, defalicious, make them boys go loco. What's this Atmey fighting style?
Sorry, but that is a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you.
That's it. That's the Atmey fighting style. Well, Mr. Wright, what was about that testimony? It's very important. He's a fucking idiot. Of course it's important. We learned a detective's secret technique after all. Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone at night. Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out. Now then, witness, we'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony.
Put my back to the wall to fight the police, Phil, and on my third eye.
Upon his third eye. What's his third eye? That's not his monocle, is it? Because I thought his whole testimony was the fact that he got hit from behind. With a blow to the back of the head, yeah. So you're lying. Yeah, you're fucking back to a wall. Detective Atmey! You're a fucking idiot. Your testimony is crumpling like a house of cards.
What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you.
Never use that phrase with me again! I will only accept innuendos from my boyfriend in Germany, Godot, and maybe Gumshoe. If he's open to it. If he's not, assuming he's not hooked up with Maggie already. I don't wanna be a homewrecker. I'm not that kind of boy.
And now once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet.
I believe this is what you said yesterday.
He hit me in the back of the head.
A homo wrecker? Yes. Also, yeah, the judge still thinks I kill people. Whoops. From behind, huh? Stop with the innuendos! Just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head.
Oh, it seems I've made another mistake.
Detective Atmey, that's not the only strange part of your testimony. What do you mean by that? For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security.
Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad.
That's wrong! Oh, that is a... Holy shit. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't do his voice better. Holy shit, that is a, that man has got some baritone on him, goddamn. It's in, that's not, it's in the Japanese version, where he was voiced by, Hideki Kamiya, right? I was like, I don't, Hideki Kamiya doesn't look like he'd have a voice that deep. Basically, Robot Man levels of deep, yeah. It's like Papa Von Karma, but without the Satanism.
To err is to who human, to forgive divine. Humans aren't machines, they have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate, and yes, they even make mistakes.
Are you hitting on me? Hold on, it's not as pretty as that. Life kinda sucks.
Really? What is it like then? What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules.
This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around. Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you're asserting? Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that...
I mean, the fact that we're dealing with this with him so quickly kind of immediately blows my theory out of the water. If this case goes 2 days. Which I believe I was told it does. Because, like, the idea of him being a, like I said, like, just being a bitch baby. And, solving his own crimes. Oh god, Tommy, Jesus! I didn't even hear him jump up! I turned to get my coffee and he's right next to the mic! I'll let you out in a second, honey. Let me think about this. I'm guessing I'm wrong about him actually being Damask. And then both of these top things are the same.
The truth is, this witness is no ace detective at all.
So then what exactly are you saying I am?
An ace defective! An average detective? I hardly see the relevance of that. What are you doing, Nick? You going on the attack? I was planning on it, but it looks like I'm the one who got attacked instead. Think harder next time.
Okay, these are essentially the same thing. I mean, obviously, like, okay, I'm thinking logically from the fact that it's gonna last 2 days that obviously he's not Mask. But for the purpose of arguing now, again, I'm thinking too far ahead. One step at a time. We're trying to take the blame off Ron. Yeah, sure, you're him.
The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atmey's true identity is actually Mask Damask.
That's a good surprise face. I knew he'd get a good one. Real talk, I wanted to use him so badly as the thumbnail for the first episode because just fucking look at him. But I was like, no, wait. This man's gotta end up on the witness stand. He's gonna make a dumb face at some point. It can wait. It can wait. I'm glad I waited. It's more special this way. I have info I'm not supposed to with the case's duration. That's true, that's true.
Order, order, order in the court! What's the meaning of this?
Why don't we make him my YouTube icon? He can be the new Hubert. Do we really? Alright, do we like this guy that much? Like, I know we're all having a good time. We're having a good laugh with this man, but do we like him more than our good old buddy Hubie? Think about all we've been through with Hubie. We saw things with him. Yeah, exactly. He's a loser.
There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atmey's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scenes, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve a stolen treasure.
Hubert is a loser too, but he actually knows how to fight. Yeah, exactly. Hubert can at least punch people. He can't do it well, but he can do it.
That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a...
Oh, shut it! You don't like Hubert, but he's the lesser of two evils. Fair enough, MD. Java's like, nobody likes Hubert either, but we're all tsundere for Hubert. It's fine. Even me.
Please, the explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atmey. The truth is that you are, in fact, mask to mask. But, Mr. Wright, in this photo, it clearly shows mask to mask. The security camera belongs to Lordly Taylor's department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security.
That was probably the judge talking about that part, not me, or Phoenix, whatever.
And then he simply dressed as a thief and stole the urn.
You think I'm the only one who truly loves that rat man? No, whoever runs that Hubert E-Rat Twitter account also loves him. I'm not alone.
So the ace detective is actually an ace thief. Is this true, witness?
Why is he literally Goro? I can't believe Persona 5 ripped this game off. I can't believe this is Goro's real father.
The Massimo is pure genius, and so am I. Look at me, ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I am impressed, sir lawyer.
What? Witness, you're admitting it? Nick, now's your chance. He's making dumb faces. Yeah, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective Atmey, when you first assumed the... Oh, God! It's like McDonald's coffee, but worse! My face is burning! You son of a bitch! Well, now I don't like you anymore.
With how fast he's going through these fucking cups, that has to be burning hot still. This man threw scalding hot coffee at our face. What a cool guy. What's worse, the whip or the coffee? I mean, fucking, like I said, this coffee, when you think about it for 2 seconds, this coffee is scalding. Like we will have burns. We probably have marks for the whip too. I don't know. He's not grabbing his titties. I'm sure they're very nice, but he's not grabbing them, so I guess that makes him better. No mind titties.
Gateau blend number 102, my personal favorite.
Mr. Gateau!
The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. There is only one problem. It simply isn't true.
But Mr. Gateau, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and is also suffering third-degree burns now, and
I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt. Mr. Wright.
This man speaks entirely in metaphors.
If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof you claim. But it had better be as hot as the perfect coffee.
You admit it's hot!
That's not what coffee looks like. Like, it looks like melted chocolate. Coffee would not be that thick. Godot was originally going to smoke and drink bourbon whiskey, but this was changed to an obsession with coffee to be less negative influence on children. That's a good choice. The coffee's funnier.
It better be as hot as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face.
Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. The court would like to see this decisive proof you have, quickly! Yeah! Of course! Let me just wipe off those third-degree burns!
Are you alright, Nick?
No! Atmey looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this now if I can, but can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Luke Atmey is in fact mask to mask. I don't know if this is a play dead or not.
I don't think we have it. Like, I have nothing. I was saying that immediately. Just as soon as I was saying they're the same person as soon as I saw the fucking guy, because it just seems like such an obvious thing. This guy's so fucking outlandish and stupid looking, but like, I don't think we actually have definitive proof. Half the time when I make these accusations, I have no idea what the actual evidence is. I'm just making logical assumptions based on, watching way too many things. And like, in this case, I genuinely don't think we have fucking anything on him. I'm gonna try and play dead. Normally, if I'm not supposed to play dead, they're pretty obvious. They're pretty quick to tell me, hey, wait, you fucked up. You do have something.
Proof of course I've got nothing.
Just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high no matter how bad things get after all.
I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. Assertion? It's no good, I gotta stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy's the thief.
Don't give up, Nick. Be kind and try again.
It's no good, I'm just not ready yet.
But are you gonna just give up and let us lose this?
So you come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer?
I can't think of a counterattack at all. Mia, help me! It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness is lifted. Mr. Godot, if you have anything further to... What? Who? Who are you?
That doesn't really matter right now, does it?
Mrs. Delight, what are you doing here?
Nicky boy! The thing you've been looking for? I think I found it.
You mean that bag?
No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well...
That?
The secret aid! Nick, it's the aid!
Unless he has Dr. Manhattan powers, no. Or is a Danganronpa character.
Order, you, madame! That urn, where did you find it?
You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective, Luke Atmey. Oh, Jessie! You're the best! I thought I wanted to be guilty! What am I saying? I forget. Am I innocent? I don't know.
Or Crazy Diamond. Yeah, Crazy Diamond is also the obvious joke. Yeah. I can't believe Jotaro is a murderer. Josuke, good fucking god. I'm dumb. Don't worry about me. Well, now we know who Damask is. Yep.
Well, how do you explain this one, Mr. Atmey?
Doctor, good god.
Even you are going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one.
Yeah, no, Jotaro is not a man who would put things back together. He only breaks things.
Ha, pathetic. Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say?
Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad.
You're still denying that Mr. Atmey was involved?
Before casting aspersions at Detective Atmey, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight, is that correct?
Yeah? What about it?
How charming. The lengths that woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring.
What are you insinuating?
As the wife of a criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere.
I appreciate the bouncing up in the mug. It's a nice touch.
Including the office of the good detective here.
I mean, yeah, like, he's not wrong is the sad thing. Like, here's a very good point.
So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it.
What? I brought it here from the detective's office.
Please, madame. The town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to.
You're wrong. I would never do such a thing.
Mrs. Delight.
Please, Nicky boy, you gotta help me talk some sense into these people.
There must be some way. I gotta prove that urn was actually in the Atmey Detective Agency.
Our testimony's not going to be enough, I'm guessing. But, I mean, the fact that we did see that bag in there.
What's wrong? Isn't it your job to come up with something to say?
Nick, come on, it should be easy to prove. After all, we checked out that bag, didn't we?
You're right, I remember doing that. Whatever was in there was hard and round, and smooth, too.
Yeah, it must have been the urn. It must have.
But I never actually saw it with my own eyes.
Fuck.
Atmey walked in just when I was about to have a look at it. So even if it was the urn there, I can't testify that it was.
Ah, God damn it, you're right.
Ha! Looks like I was wrong about you, Mr. Wright. In this town overflowing with lies, there is a single flickering candle of truth.
Nicky boy?
Well, it's true that I never actually saw the urn. But maybe I can still testify about it from another angle. What about it, Mr. Wright? Have you given up yet? Must be some way! I gotta prove it!
Fingerprints?
Dust that shit! I can prove where the urn was. By the fingerprints on it. Fingerprints, eh?
Oh, come on now. Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed.
I don't think so.
May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, I was the one guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So, unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything.
I thought maybe you just painted your hands white like Tsubasa from Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
What about it, Mr. Wright? The witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway.
Nick, what are you gonna do now?
Come too far to turn back now. He must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn.
What? Doesn't he wear gloves too? This one's in the bag, is it? It feels obvious, but I don't trust anything that seems obvious. Still accusing him, right?
Let me give you an important piece of advice. The one who keeps a cool head all the way till the game's end is the winner.
Let me give you an even more important piece of advice, Mr. Wright. You're not going to win this game with that answer. Ah!
Let me look at his fucking picture. Like, does he wear I'm assuming he wears gloves as the costume because fucking Phantom Thief. Looks like it, but I actually can't tell. This one's easy enough, is it? feels stupid to go after any other... feels stupid to go after our guy, or her. The record is asking me evidence of this person. Is it me? Oh, I'm an idiot! Yeah, I touched the thing.
So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway?
Mr. Atmey, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey, Nick, open the thing! I don't wanna! But it's a thing! Don't be a funny Debbie, I love that word! Do it! I don't wanna! Whatever. Kinda hot and smooth. Not a penis.
Didn't I think it was strange we had that profile? I did think it was weird that we had our own profile. Yeah, we did not in the previous games. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even register with me. But yeah, that's incredibly obvious. I'm just a dumb butt. God.
It's true that I didn't get a chance to look at the bag that time. But I did touch what was inside.
What? You touched it?
I love how we're just completely ignoring the fact that this clearly cannot be the same urn. Again, unless the criminal is Josuke or Dr. Manhattan. Like, we're completely glossing over this part for now, but whatever.
I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard.
Well, that was just,
You don't like chamomile tea? Damn Kiwi. Rip. Dimitri would be ashamed of you. No, it's fine. It's not for everyone.
Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that urn was in the Detective Atmey's office.
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were there, does it?
Of course it does.
What did you say?
Not what I said. It's what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said. I polished it until it was just about glowing. It can make it look more valuable. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it was yesterday at the Atmey Detective Agency.
This blend, Godot blend number 107. I've decided. It's a little too bitter after all.
Oh my god, he's short-circuiting! He is a robot! Oh no! Smelled good until you brewed it. Damn. Still try to write into your taste a bit of bleh. Damn, I'm sorry, Kiwi. At least you tried it. It's important to try new things.
Order, order, order! I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and,
Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that.
No need, you say?
Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on that urn.
What are you saying?
Yeah, here we come. The fact that it's obviously not actually the urn. Good god.
Yeah, I won! I'm a dumb butt.
Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown.
Oh shit, is Mo coming back already? Sweet.
This guy's nuttier than fruitcake. It's fucking disgusting.
You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only masked mask. That's right, I am Kira.
Clowns out, clowns out. Use them if you got them. Clown's absolutely out. His hand movement sure looks like something. That's the way I'm putting it. What? Wait, so I was right?
I hope you all enjoyed my little performance.
Thank you for giving me a nice clean shot of that face with no text, sir. I appreciate it. You're very helpful.
Well, Mr. Godot, what's Mr. Atmey's condition?
Hold on. Thank you, Phoenix. Clowns out.
He's in the lobby, he's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be.
Well, it looks like the matter's been settled. I came perilously close to bewitching the record of this innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief.
Nick, you were right after all.
Yeah, I guess Mr. Light really wasn't the thief. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight.
Hold it! Like, come on.
You're wrong. Wrong, I tell you. I mean, I am not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right what I was really trying to say.
Oh, no, Ron, no.
Keep those clowns at the ready, boys. I think we're gonna need them again.
The thief, the sneaky, obvious thief who's been stealing all the treasures. It's me. I'm him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So do it. Pronounce me guilty, please.
Why did you bother hiring us? Why did he bother hiring us? What the fuck is this guy's malfunction? Oh!
I don't know what kind of a kangaroo court you think this is, but...
Is that the first time we've actually used the phrase kangaroo court? All the stupid shit that's happened in these other trials. This is when you think we've been kangaroo court! We've been kangaroo court since the second case of the first game!
The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry it past, Judge.
What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you.
Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee.
Hey there, Mr. Thief.
Yes, sir.
If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess.
And 1 second, I forgot. I keep forgetting I have to let Tommy out. 1 second, I need to pee too anyway. I'll leave you with Godot's incredibly sexy theme music. I'll be right back. it's so relaxing. Can you imagine if this song got in Smash? This is fighting music if I've ever heard it.
I'm sorry. I'm just afraid I don't have any idea what you mean.
If you are mask to mask, then prove it. That's what it means.
Yes, sir. I'll be happy to.
He says he'll be happy to, Nick.
It's kinda cute. He's committed. He's 100% committed to his fantasy.
Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man.
I know that. I won't fail, I swear.
This is a hot song for a sweet honeymoon love. Excellent.
Okay then, talk. We're all listening.
Oh well, let's all have a listen to this confession.
The truth is, I've been mask to mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually the mask to mask, right? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the crime scene. Look, you can see right here in the photo that's me. That's what I look like. That's where I snagged on the door handle and got torn off. That's all.
Could you speak up? I didn't hear a word of that. I don't like the direction this trial is taken. This is how every trial goes, at least with me anyway.
Ha! You're doing great.
Stop it, Mr. Godot. You're embarrassing me.
Stop hitting on my man candy, you hussy.
Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too.
What even is that voice? His or Ron's? Ron's is Fluttershy. I don't know what poor Godot is. It's supposed to be suave Mexican, but I'm not good at that thing.
I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true mask to mask.
Thanks so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best.
Mr. Wright, it's finished time for the cross-examination.
Why is he our client? I'm still trying to figure that out myself. Not Mexican, Hispanic. I'm sorry. That was very, very bad wording on my part. All Mexicans are not Hispanic and vice versa. I know that. I'm just a dumb American who gets mixed up sometimes. Don't worry about it. I have to see a lot of bullshit news articles about our president going off the mouth, and I get discombobulated. Ah! Try doing his voice while wearing a novelty mustache. I'm working on it. I'll work on that. Gotta find a mustache.
The truth is, I've been looking all along.
What are you talking about, the Prez? No, we're not. That is the last I will say on the Prez. You're Hispanic, can you say it? Yeah, sure.
You can't prove I'm not. You're not as It's embarrassing. You can see me in the photo. That's me. That's what you mean.
Why does Mr. Delight want to be mask to mask so badly? It's kind of disturbing. He doesn't seem like your typical attention whore to me. Holy shit! I can't believe they let us use that word!
What was this game rated?
I'd like saying you, Nick.
Did you just call me a whore? I am nothing of the sort, thank you. I'm only a slut for Edgeworth. And maybe Coffee Man. We'll see how the night goes. I gotta admit, it's kind of scary the way Ron acts.
You do not remember that line? What the fuck, right, Kiwi? Like I said, between the term attention whore popping up, the Harlem Shake being referenced, and the milkshake bringing all the boys to the yard and the hemorrhoids, like, I genuinely have it in the back of my head that, like, did I accidentally download, like, some parody version or fan translation or something? Yeah, I thought this game was for kids. It's rated T. I guess, like, whore horror technically is okay in a T-rated game. It's just, like, it came out of nowhere. Like, we've never heard that one before. Attention whore's like a saying, sure, but why the fuck did that come out of Maya? Right? Like, I think that's more than anything. Like, not so much the fact that the word was in the game. Like, it's weird that we haven't heard anything like that up to this point. But, like, Maya, of all characters. Maya stubs her tail. Fuck! Cue that comic of Nick covering Pearl's ears, dragging her out of the room.
Anyway, time to poke some holes in that testimony of his.
So Maya can't. If Phoenix gets in Smash, Maya can't come with him. She's got a potty mouth. Not allowed. Smash is for good boys and girls.
Time to poke apart some of the holes in his testimony.
You say that. You may think you're a real Master Mask, but your wife seems to think you're just delusional.
I haven't told Desi yet about my true identity. I mean, believe me, I've got my reasons.
With the way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it?
Maya did actually say attention whore in the DS version. Your only proof is a forum post from 2007 complaining about it. People were complaining about that in 2007. Goddamn. I thought that was before the dawn of the SJWs. People were upset about that word being in... God damn it. I hate the internet.
Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose. What should I do? Sounds like we're about to get sidetracked again.
Assuming there will be no penalty for it. Oh shit, no.
So why are you withholding the truth from your wife?
Well, first of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. And second, if there's one thing Desi absolutely detests, it's criminals.
If that's the case, then why did you ever start thieving to begin with?
Well, Desi is crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she's the love of my life, Your Honor. I guess you could say I'm a Desi-holic. That's not how that works, you fucking asshole. Oh, I'm a chocoholic. Oh,
You addicted to chocohol? Fucking moron.
You do have a complicated family situation after all. Alright, that's enough. Please continue with your testimony, I beg of you. I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof. You know, that you're the real Master Mask and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy.
Hey, now, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway?
Maybe because you're the one making outrageous claims for a change?
Come on, Mr. Nick. You know that Mr. Delight could have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. Time to put it to hard work already.
I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be Master Mask.
Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, he would still be here, wouldn't he?
For the time being, maybe I need to shift strategy. I should try to show that Mr. Delight couldn't have stolen the urn.
Penny, may I?
Does Ron have any kids? How old are him and his wife? Good question. "23. Same age." Now every time you see Maya, you'll remember her saying whore. I need like one of those meme images of just a super close up of that Maya face and just the text whore underneath it. I need one of those if it doesn't already exist.
I don't have an alibi for my thing was stolen.
You've got no alibi? I've been a judge for a long time, and this is the first I've ever heard of a defendant brag about having no alibi.
But I have to tell you, it was Lorelei Taylor that night, or no, that's too vague even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement warehouse.
Hold on.
What is it, Nick?
Where was Ron Delight when the crime happened anyway? If we can prove he had an alibi after all, this case will be a piece of cake.
Well, you're right, but...
Ha! You think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee.
Well, I think maybe I can. Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence that shows the defendant had an alibi?
Maybe. I think it's gonna tie into the fact that he's,
Mr. Nick, what's a whore?
Pearly! Never use that word again! Sorry, pearls! You're not pearly to me, you're pearls.
How old am I? 26. What a loser. Butz! I didn't read the text. This is his this is how he describes himself. Good. Alright. I'm trying to think about the fact that maybe he was actually stationed as security. Technically, there was no other security though, right? Like, found Ron's wallet. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and go that direction.
Hard not to smell the coffee when it's still up my nose. Exactly. I have the evidence. Or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie? Oh, I've never seen you this angry before.
I am not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic.
I thought I was more confident than angry, but sure. Well then, let's see this evidence already. Show this court evidence that proves where your client was on the night of the crime.
I'm not sure if this will prove it or not, but this is, like I said, this is what I'm thinking. It's just the fact that... Also, what does this letter say exactly? KB security, 1 a.m. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, okay.
Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct?
That's,
What is it? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents. Blackmail? According to this letter, at 1 o'clock in the morning on the night of the crime, Mr. Delight was ordered to go to the offices of KB Security. 1 o'clock in the morning? Correct. Which is around the time the security camera photo was taken.
That's a pretty cute face. He's pretty kawaii, I'm not gonna lie. Just a shame about his
being flippant on this issue. So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves he has an airtight alibi. Watertight, even. Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry anyway.
He's the most legitimate homosexual feelings you've ever had. He's very pretty! Like, don't make... don't necessarily mean nothing, Java. Like, I said when we first saw him, I called him Edelgard, because he looked like a short-haired Edelgard with the stupid hair buns. And, you know, not having Crestade hair. Like, he's very pretty. I did not know if it was a boy or a girl. I'm a little shocked it's a boy still. It's good God.
Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? Stop drinking that coffee!
No. Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong.
You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. All right, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. I'll do it for you. You're the only one who believes in me.
I'm your attorney!
He really got Mr. Delight all worked up.
Yeah, he's like a kid on his first day of school.
Mr. Wright, it's true that I received that blackmail letter, but whether or not I actually went there is a whole different story, right? Oh, we're sorry if I'm sounding dramatic. I didn't mean to raise my voice. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about.
Ha! That was brilliant.
Well, Mr. Wright, looks like you need some more evidence after all. Stupid kid!
He's 3 years younger than you.
Now then, let's see your evidence.
What kind of kid is excited for the first day of school? Fucking right! Leaves a record when used. Well, we don't have the actual record, but like this is clearly where we're rolling.
Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct?
Yes, it does. I lost it somewhere.
Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away. No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Evidence? Mr. Delight, when did you first notice you'd lost your wallet?
Here, let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner.
This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters. What? Surely you're not serious. Yes, I am serious. This is my serious face. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night.
This is indeed sad. Romanticists are blind to the reality that lay before them.
What? What does that mean? Stop speaking in purple prouse!
Why did Mr. Delight drop his wallet at KB Security? What purpose did it serve? Perhaps it was dropped by his wife to create a false alibi for her dear husband instead.
Sorry, but Mr. Delight probably dropped it himself when he went to use this. The key card to KB Security CEO's office.
CEO's office?
What's wrong? No snappy comebacks? You gonna throw coffee at me again? The fact is, Mr. Delight entered the CEO's office around 1 o'clock that night.
Oh, he's fuming. He's fuming. He's short-circuiting.
No!
Again, relatable. Something's going wrong. Life not going your way. Chug that coffee. Chug it.
Order! 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 So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. Looks like a perfect case for the defense.
You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say my Godot blend number 107 impresses me a lot more.
What are you trying to say? I thought you were sick of that one. Was that 105 or 102? You got too much coffee.
You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company. But, did you actually investigate this CEO at all?
I guess not.
Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof. I'm not sure what I think of that.
Not sure what I think. At least I know what I think of you. Why, Boner? Good point. I'm not sure what to think of it myself. You claim the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you'll need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright.
Nick, I think we're gonna have to track down the CEO guy.
No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
There's someone else who can testify. This person who can testify that the card was used at 1 a.m. that night. Larry, I think. Just to be safe. Who is this useless looking young man? You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. But just looking at this picture makes the bile in my throat start to rise.
Am I the only one who loves Larry? I mean, last episode kind of lost him some brownie points with the clowny shit, but good God.
I don't know who this Larry is, but it sounds disappointing.
God damn it.
Looks like he doesn't remember the case of 2 years ago. Probably for the best.
Probably blocked it out of his memory on purpose. I don't blame him. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night.
Oh?
The question at hand is, this key card.
Yep, that's the thing. I did the do. Serial numbers for the CEO's office. You need to get in that room every time you use the card. Leaves a record. Exactly who entered it and when.
I don't have a good black and white clown head that I could put on for a flashback sad face.
As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing that key card's data.
guy. Oh my god. I like this guy.
Well, Mr. Godot, the name of the CEO security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime. But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Master Mask in that photo. Ha! It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good old cup of joe. So then, I win? No. Mr. Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security's CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be masked the mask.
Good job! You did it, Nick! Again!
Super cool and hot, the whole package. Fucking right. This guy's too much. I can't deal with this man. I can't deal with a new husbando this god tier.
That's enough! I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. You know, the one who barged up on stage and claimed he was guilty. Besmirching him with the title of thief.
What's wrong, Your Honor?
I'm ready to pass judgment, but before I do that, do you have any further objections?
No, Your Honor.
Look at him biting his lip, good god. Larry sure is great. Yeah, clearly I'm talking about Larry. Honk honk.
Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, not guilty!
Yay.
Fluttershy.mov.
Yay.
Court is now adjourned!
What? So who... Are we just gonna... Okay.
Nick, you did it! You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little ashamed of myself. Nicky boy!
Oh, Mr. Light. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Mr. Light. I just know I'm blushing.
Nah, that's just the third degree burns.
Congratulations, Mr. Nick!
Oh, pearls. Got a bad feeling about this.
Why did we think this case was longer? Yeah. Why was I told this case was 2 days? Why are we acting like we really glossed over Atmey being mask to mask the whole time?
Who is this woman?
Oh, she's nobody. She's just a,
You're blushing! How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself!
Ow! She slapped me! Pearls, for the love of God! You keep getting angry at me talking to these thoughts! You don't get mad at the people I actually have sexual tension with! She didn't get mad at Edgy? She hasn't met Coffee Man, so it's fine.
Pearly? This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick!
Yeah.
You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client.
No, you gotta run!
I'll never forgive you!
Double slap. I'm not in love with Maya, Pearls. I'm sorry. I love you both, but I don't quite think it's like that.
I mean, it could go either way with Dick and Maya, honestly. Like some of those scenes towards the end of the last game were pretty cute. Like it's one of the basically thus far my opinion of them is I feel the same way about Phoenix and Maya, the same way I feel about Ryuji and An, where I can honestly see it going either way. I'm pretty sure I've said that before. This Japanese shelter child clearly doesn't know what gay is. Yeah, that's right. Definitely in love with Godot. I think I might be too. He's pretty cute.
Well, anyway, also that's all right. We've got the secret earn back of a thief has been caught. You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky Boy here. But actually, it was you, Mr. Light, that brought us back to the urn. The urn back to us. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, please, you're embarrassing me.
If we won the case, then why does this guy still look so glum?
I am a thief. Actually, what's the point?
What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie.
I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is...
Come on, give the kid some time.
Hello.
He just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo?
Oh, he actually is Hispanic, okay. Unless he's just being cool.
Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? You can't just show up like that. Nobody's killed themselves yet.
Oh, come on, I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Wright.
I'm blushing. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy.
Well, playtime is over.
Eh.
Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered.
Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before?
Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security?
Ryuji and Anna childhood friends. It honestly feels wrong romancing Anna when she has here and Ryuji have better chemistry. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I can honestly see it going either way. Just because she plays it so casually when, like, he's ogling her at the beach and stuff, that I could also see them as just friends. But, I mean, yeah. Like I said, I'm completely okay with them either way. Ditto for Phoenix and Maya. I know a lot of people seem to ship them too, and I completely understand. They're adorable together. Like, their entire family dynamic, especially once we have Pearls, like, it's precious. It feels like an actual, you know, like, legit daddy-daughter thing. You know, daddy-wife-daughter thing. But yeah, but not quite as potent as as his dynamic with Edgeworth or Godot, but that's just my bias.
Batty?
The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th.
1 a.m. on October 12th. You don't mean...
That's right, amigo. At the same time that cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered.
So then, what are you doing here?
Oh, come now. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten that piece of info I helped you out with today?
Help me out. What?
On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Rhonda Light was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with utter rage.
What are you saying? Imbued with rage? Him?
Come on, don't tell me you didn't know it. Rhonda Light was once an employee.
Now that's how you misdirect. Fucking right. Good God. I was like, this case goes 2 days, right? Are we actually gonna get through this without a murder? Holy shit. Thank you for the missteps. And so now we have to defend him all over again.
Okay. Was once an employee of KB Security.
He wasn't anymore?
He was a professional security guard.
An employee at KB Security.
He looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief. He's going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi.
No fucking way.
He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred.
No, that's a lie. That can't be true.
Oh, I am a thief, I tell you.
Rhonda Light, you are going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder.
What? That can't. This is impossible.
For a second, you thought Maya actually said that. I mean, she's dropped the word attention whore. All rules are out the window. She could drop an F-bomb at any minute. You never know. Stop trying to seduce me with your sexy theme music, Godot. You've already won me over. You don't have to try so hard.
I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Wright.
Doki doki!
You and I aren't through with each other just yet.
Stop making promises!
Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
Do I know you? Oh my, is she actually gonna go there? Is this gonna be Pearl's introduction to gay?
Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two?
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here.
This guy. Who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced.
Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight.
Nick, how could this be happening?
Right in front of our very eyes. Our client's been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence in the scene was me.
Ah! Ronnie!
Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's gonna happen next?
Are we really, unless it's gonna come into play later, we're not gonna talk about the fact that that's clearly not actually the urn? It was in one piece? Ya yo, ya yo? You've been so out of it, you thought the case was that short, you're gonna lose it. Like, obviously, I knew something else was gonna happen, and then he got declared not guilty. I'm like, what the fuck? It's the same urn as always? No, it's not! It actually says Ami instead of I am. There's no cracks on it.
I'm not crazy. I am sane! Sane! I'm not crazy. I am sane! You know, I'm glad we've had an edit on, but fuck, poor Mr. Delight got arrested again.
I'm just gonna start inserting random F-bombs and other swears. And people who are audio only will be left wondering, did I actually say that?
Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred.
No way, Jose. I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there, it was Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I can understand. Looks like you did too good a job this time, Nick.
Well, how about we get started looking into this KB security murder?
I think I'm gonna head back to Green Village for a little while, if that's alright. Sure, but why? So I can get kidnapped?
It's also covered in Danganronpa blood.
I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Ah, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No, Mystic Maya, you have to stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness.
Maybe Pearl's is so caught up in a fantasy she forgot there's a murder to solve.
Now remember, no fighting, okay? That's positive thinking.
She's gone.
Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation.
Imagine Godot gets subtly closer the longer you listen to his theme song. Oh my. I'm getting the vapors. What do?
Isn't it obvious? We should get the fuck out of here and investigate the murder.
Well, first we need to find out exactly where KB security is located.
Hey, why don't we ask Mr. Light? She should know. Besides, I want to ask you some stuff about motorcycles.
Motorcycles? You're not the kidding one, are you?
I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dorky little bike, Nicky boy. I say fuck now.
Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight.
Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the United Center too.
You must be relieved we got the sacred urn back, huh?
You bet. But there's something a little different about it. Don't question like me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the end of the post.
God bless her swears. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna spice it up a little. I can't just keep doing fuck. It'll get old. You gotta have variety. Gotta have variety, gotta get creative. Like the angry video game nerd. That's what makes it fun.
It clearly says I am on the end of this poster and also extracted 50 fucking spots. But the end we got back says Omni like it always used to.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Plus the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm pretty sure they weren't there before.
Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I Am. And that repairer was the one mechanically unskilled little pearls. Still, she tried her best. I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it either.
Is it possible that urn is a fake?
I'm sure Pearls will find out once she gets it back to Crane Village.
Yeah, I suppose.
Now that I think about it, Maya has been back to Crane Village in a long time.
Because she loves us. Does a laser visor count as an eye patch? Apparently. If he's checking off so many boxes for me this easily, then yes, apparently eye visors are about on par with eye patches in terms of my things.
So I guess people still go to Crane Village to do their training, right?
Yep, if you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training.
So why haven't you been training lately, Maya?
Well, lately I've been thinking about heading to a channeling dojo to do just that.
A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever the hell that is.
If you're gonna train, you have to be serious, otherwise real tragedies can happen.
Is what happened last year still bothering you?
I know what that means. Monica must update her style. How do you have both? I don't know how you'd make both work. The eye patch just under a fucking visor. Or like fucking Dragon Ball Z scouter on one eye. That's kind of like a visor. Maybe. A robot eye. One eye patch, one robot eye.
That murder in her village, it happened during because the power of the channeling was misused.
When a medium uses the Karain technique, she temporarily loses her own will.
So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened.
That's actually not what happened at all. Why are we talking about it that way? She didn't do shit. That's what they try to make us think happened, but no.
That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you?
I suppose not, but shit, man, I don't know. I guess I'm still just a bit shaken up, that's all.
Sounds like the Master of Karain is gonna be a heavy responsibility.
Just strap the eye patch right over the visor? Okay, that works. The game is so considerate of avoiding spoilers of its own prequels. Fucking right! Like, I don't know why they... I don't know why they emphasize that aspect of the case. That turned out to be not what happened at all. But okay, game. Alright, let's see. I guess go talk to Ron again first. Just making things ambiguous to spice people up who want to play it. Yeah, I don't know, like, I still can't imagine jumping into this one first. Like, I get it because that first case was a prequel, but, like, I can't imagine seeing all this other stuff from here on. Like, or that we've seen thus far, at least.
I already told you it's not me! A sad, pitiful line that tapers into silence.
Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now.
Man, we don't have enough time as it is.
Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday I thought it was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands.
I guess you're right. That guy over there looks a bit on edge too.
Come on, we'll just have to come back later.
Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick.
Gonna head out, you're like really zoned out, you think that means you should sleep? No worries, Kiwi. You have a good night.
Oh, Nicky boy, Maya.
Mass Delight?
All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie.
Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case.
Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help eating herself up.
Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Freddy wouldn't hurt a fly.
Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out.
Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore.
Had no idea Mr. Light had such a vulnerable side.
Honestly, the three games feel very closely stitched together, like they were really meant to be one long game. They really do. Like I said, I'm genuinely impressed by how well they've played off of each other so far. Like, it feels like the writer did plan things out in advance to at least a degree from the first game, even. Probably gonna visit your mom in the morning. Aw, night, Java. You take care. Have a good sleep. Have a nice visit.
Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not in him.
I don't think you would either, Nick. He's kind of a pussy bitch.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, he's got a bit of a temper on him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please, Daddy!" That's him. That's what he sounds like.
He would never say that. His voice isn't even that deep. Anyway, Mr. Light, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying he's a thief.
I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him.
Mr. Light, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world.
What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thief type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. Thief. The very idea.
I guess I just don't get it.
Huh? Get what?
I just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple.
Oh, red on me, blue on you and all that. They sure are different.
Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway.
What? For you. You fell for him. How deep are his pockets?
I hate these kinds of people more than anything.
You mean ace detectives?
No, I'm fine with ace detectives. I mean fops.
Ah, so you must mean thieves.
No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives.
Oh man, a woman after my own heart.
There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men.
By the way, what did you do to Detective Atmey's office anyway?
Well, as the trial went down, I started getting more and more nervous. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal.
Be gone.
The real criminal?
Yeah, obviously, the real criminal mask to mask is not my Ronnie, right?
Yeah?
And Detective Atmey knew more about mask to mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People of Town segment on TV.
So you went there to ask him some questions?
That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now, but I forced my way past her and into his hideout.
He had a secretary? How did we get in? Wouldn't exactly call that office as a hideout.
The bag was sitting right on top of the table.
A weak fate like him landing something like her. Either his dong is long like Hong Kong or the money is keeping his honey. God damn it, JC. That's pretty good, my dude.
I saw that bag in there yesterday, too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try and pin a crime on someone else.
Mr. Light, do you know about KB Security?
Don't be silly. Of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works.
So she thinks he still works there, huh? Oh, that's right. According to what we heard today.
I'm not gonna do his voice because it's bad enough as it is. You don't need to hear it again.
He worked the place as a security guard. Blah.
But he quit. He doesn't work there anymore.
It looks like Mr. Light doesn't know.
KB Security is only about 20 minutes away by motorcycle, that is.
Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car.
Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike.
To make it to KB security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying?
If Nax comes back, I swear to God.
Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now?
Well, no, I'm good. I'll pass, thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go for ourselves?
What a scaredy cat you are, Nick.
Mr. Light told us the location of KB security.
Okay, let's head on over right away, Nick.
Love at first sight.
So, was it really love at first sight when you met Mr. Delight?
Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life.
Saved your life?
I was at work one day when 2 robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a ball in a corner, so I fought back.
Robbers?
Yeah, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. It was super traumatic.
Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation.
Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you?
Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, 1, I desperately needed a drink. And 2, these stereotypical fucking robbers with the C. It's like that WikiHow meme.
He went straight up to those knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. It sounded like, "Hey,
Please stop it.
he screamed. I could see the robber's face turn pale.
That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people.
Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the 2 robbers. All by himself. He came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me.
Wow, what a fucking Chad. That's a great story.
Yeah, he may not look like it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did.
It's so romantic! I fall in love too, I guess!
Phoenix, you got a rescuer complex? It's weird. I wonder if there's some huge traumatic event where someone came to your rescue that resulted in romantic interest. No, you probably don't have anything like that, do you, buddy?
Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage.
With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future.
Maya's gonna be held hostage by the end of the game, confirmed. God.
So I guess this is where it all went down, huh?
The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect in the CEO's office.
What has that got to do with anything? Hey, it's you guys! Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. So there was a real train wreck for you guys, huh?
Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us.
Yeah, I feel for you.
Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, ah, that was great. You guys got what you deserve, pal. That's you. That's what you sound like. It sounds like that.
Do I really sound like that to you, pal?
Yes, you do! If the gumshoe fits.
Well, anyway. The point is I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe is such a nice guy.
Now if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating.
Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder.
Okay, but the thing is I'm actually not supposed to.
Hey, come on, you always cheat. How about we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now. We need help.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal?
Okay! I won't cry on you, pal.
The victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. He was dummy thick. His corpse was discovered at 9 in the morning. His estimated time of death was 1 o'clock in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in this room.
It happened at exactly the same time that Damascus was sealing the urn, huh?
So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body?
There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside the safe.
Safe? Well, it is pretty big.
Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came.
Oh, so the body fell out. The white string must be the shape from when he fell out.
I think we still need some more information about Mr. Bullard.
Maybe you can start by getting his name right. Was that... I said it wrong, apparently.
So, what happened to Mask to Mask?
He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling.
No, I don't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right?
Oh, you mean the detective Atmey? Oh, he's already been raped up the butt 50 times. It's pretty funny. He dropped the soap.
I don't know why I went there.
That was great. The guy got what he deserved.
It sounds really bad coming off after my bad joke. Jesus Christ.
Now that's a detective I know and love.
Think about it. Atmey was always around when a calling card showed up. But he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you knew he was the thief.
That would explain how he's able to retrieve the stolen items he kept bragging about.
Yeah, he did that just to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's one thing I can't figure out about his first heist.
His first heist?
Yeah, the Terror of Amanon, or whatever it was. There was a witness in that one.
A witness?
Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it.
Hey, this guy here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before?
It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to tell, but now that she mentions it... Are we supposed to be able to tell who that is? I sure can.
That prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight.
Yeah, I think he did it that way because he knew it hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway.
So, who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway?
Prosecutor Cadeau? He's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I've never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere.
That's right, he said it was his first case as a prosecutor. He was allowed to just do that? Did he take the exam?
And it's true according to the records anyway, but no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court.
No, he's a Cyclops. Wrong, X-Men. You non-nerd, you.
A maverick that gave me goosebumps.
Goosebumps? You too?
Yeah, I knew something wasn't off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way.
Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular.
Welcome back, Pumpkaboo. What did you miss? When did you leave? Did you leave before the trial ended? We got Ron off for, being mask and, stealing the urn. But then it turns out the security building that turned out to be his alibi that he went to because he was being blackmailed. A murder took place in the room he was allegedly having a meeting in. So now they just arrested him again, but this time on murder. So now we're investigating.
No, that's not what I meant.
That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret.
Oh, there's a button here. Let's see.
Oh God, you've killed us all! Stop the reactor! Alright, cut out! Don't press that!
So who was killed? The CEO of the security company where he used to work, where Larry works.
That was pretty funny. I never did think the gumshoe could jump that high.
What is that button? What is this noise? It's an emergency buzzer. It says so right out here on the panel, pal.
Oops. Shit, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first?
This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here.
Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime.
Ah, so when the CEO was attacked, you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer?
Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bowler, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves either, by the way, just so you know.
I think we better go talk to the guard about that emergency buzzer. The guard is Larry in before. That's another Fire Emblem character to Smash Brothers. Mash, 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 mash. No, we have enough.
Yeah, think about it. That guy was lying in here all night.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none.
Well, somebody opened the safe on the night of the crime, right?
Yeah, and so?
Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in here, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready?
Okay, shoot.
Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal.
Yeah, and?
Everyone knows that the safe had an airtight alibi. I checked. Everyone except one that was.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Former security chief Ron Delight.
What? Ron Delight, he was the security chief?
Ron, so he knew how to open the safe, huh?
Yeah, sorry for your rating on your parade there, pal.
Check out this big, thick binder here.
Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick.
Reading a file isn't exactly backbreaking work, just a little hot in the eyes.
Ah! What'd you find out, Nick?
This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file's all about mask to mask. It's filled with info on him.
What? What kind of info?
It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods in the crime scenes.
Hey, Nick, look at the last page.
It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Enemon, 100,000. Looks like a list of all the treasures that the mask stole.
So then 100,000 is the value of the stolen item?
I don't know. That number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. Must be the CEO's desk. A lot simpler than I would have thought.
Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out just for a second. My butt hurts. Ooh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, Nick, look at me. I'm important. Hey, you! Whip me up a cup of coffee. Whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it! Ah, this is the life.
Ah, the victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know.
Ah!
Looks like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid.
I can't get between these two shelves.
Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel.
So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with a bunch of files.
Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs that they were hired to handle.
It'd be a good night's reading if you got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little more exciting, like UFOs or something.
ABO fix.
This rope, do you think if the safe when it was open?
I don't think so.
So you mean?
Yeah, I think the string shows where and how the corpse was lying.
You mean the victim? He was killed by being crushed by the safe door?
She can't be serious, can she?
Is it your does Maya seem more goofy than normal? Maybe. Pumpkin Boo, you missed Maya dropping the word whore. She accused someone of she used the phrase attention whore. It threw everyone off. So I've been having fun with her. And also my voice is kind of dying. I don't know why. Might have something to do with it. If her actual voice sounds different, and that's what you mean by goofy, then that's why. Oh, that's right. That was right. You told me someone was complaining about a Pumpkin Boo. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let's see. Look at this photograph.
Wow, look at that huge fake photo.
Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky.
There's a little written on the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This is his best sunrise? Wow, that's fucking sad.
Either this guy didn't get out enough or he had really rotten luck with the weather.
Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days.
Can we look at his computer, or is this still his desk? No, it's still his desk. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my voice. I guess just I've been talking too much. Streaming too many days in a row, maybe. It's just starting to catch up to me. Drink some water. I have been. Actual water. I'm out of coffee. I haven't had any coffee. I haven't had any more coffee since Godot had his 6th cup. It's been all water since then. Well, that can't be all there is to this place, but, okay, yeah. So yeah, spoiler alert, because my voice is kind of dying for whatever reason, might end up calling this one short. I want to get through this trial over the weekend before I wanted to at least get through the first case before I went back to Tokyo Mirage Sessions. In which case, I may end up stopping at kind of weird place. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer, but, we may end up, dragging this one out into a third stream. That is Larry's jacket. Larry's the security guard. Where is he?
Wow, this is really something else.
For a security guard officer, it doesn't feel very secure.
KB security guard. Uh-oh. I just remembered. Larry, bite me.
Hi, Nick, what's up?
So he is here. I knew I smelt it.
Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you, too.
Hi, Larry!
Here I was working my fingers off to the bone. And in walks an angel. I got no problem with the daytime thing. It's all good.
What, you like Maya now? I mean, I guess that's preferable to you hitting on Pearl? But since when do you like Maya?
That's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case.
Oh, yeah. That's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you?
He's so fucking stupid.
Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got good info for you.
Really? What is it?
Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here is a different story.
But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies.
That was then, this is now. I'm sick of being a third wheel for him and Edgy.
He's so cute. He's pretty cute, but good God, Larry.
So what's the good info you're talking about, Larry?
Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free.
You want a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest. Can you talk to him, Maya?
Larry, tell us already. What's the good info?
Hey, I like that. This kitten's got some claws. All right, you really want to know?
Yes, please tell me.
Okay, so the thing is, Ron Light was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me?
Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on.
Well, 1 year ago, Ron Light was fired. There was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden.
Cluelessness can be attractive. Cluelessness can be very attractive, but Larry here is treading on thin ice.
I know it's a small company, but I think that was pretty awful.
I guess he must have done something pretty bad if you've gotten fired like that.
Like maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something?
No, that's just you. What's it like to be a part-time security guard?
Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me. I get by all right, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on those monitors all the time.
Nowadays.
There are security cameras set in each room around this building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out.
Larry, if this is your theme music, I hate it.
Oh.
And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams.
What teams?
The security teams for the company. They're supposedly the best in the business. Well, I'm no amateur either. If it's something small, I don't bother calling them.
So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. That man is playing Galaga. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you?
Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me. I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb!
Okay, you know what? At least he admits it. I can respect that. I have no problem with someone being a complete fucking clown as long as they can admit it. It's why I call myself stupid all the time. Because I'm comfortable with that. You know what, Larry? Respect.
Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here.
Hey, give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. It's not fair, Nick.
What?
I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility.
Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right?
Larry? Larry, I swear to God, Larry, if you Larry! Larry! Larry, you piece of shit! Never mind, I hate him again now. Fuck you!
Larry! I've known you since 5th grade! You fucking dink! You fucking dead son! I knew something smelled bad. And it was the Butz after all!
Well, it's like I always say. That was then and this is now, okay?
Was it not 4th grade?
4th grade! My bad! It looks like I'm gonna have to break all his Psylocks. Larry, you are not going to be the best man at my wedding.
Let's at least figure out what track we need to be on.
On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to?
What? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been?
But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Mr. Light?
Oh, that was that was that and this is this.
Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too?
Never! I didn't sneak out. I'll tell you what. I'll even bet you $1.
Wow! $1. He's confident.
They met in elementary school. Well, 4th grade or 5th grade would both technically be elementary school still, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I bumped the mic, I'm sorry. Either way, yeah, they met in elementary school. I forget the exact grade.
What's with that Drench to the Rain puppy dog look on your face? Do you have any evidence I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain?
The evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened is...
Did he not say... I'm guessing we don't have it yet, and we have to search the room and other stuff. But did he not say that he found... Oh, it was used at that time. I don't know. I'm guessing when he left at some point. He found this lying around. I forget where he found it, but... Let's just try it.
This is the keycard to the CEO's office, right?
Yeah, that's right.
This keycard was found inside a wallet. This wallet. You know about this, right?
Oh, I've never seen it before.
Liar! You hand-delivered this wallet to Mr. Light yesterday!
Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens.
Well, I don't expect you to remember something that just happened yesterday!
I can't do I'm not doing a flashback voice for you, Larry. I'm not. I don't have it in me.
1 o'clock in the morning?
That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you owe Wright from the security guard office.
Yo! Yeah, but there's something I didn't think about.
What's that?
My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murder might have stuck in before then.
What do you mean by that?
If the murder had stuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine.
Why do I have the feeling he still doesn't get to hear the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt the killer stuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift.
Uh-oh. Now this we might not have. I feel stupid presenting the card again, but like, also that would pin the blame right back on fucking, Ron. I'll just try it again. If Larry's really that stupid. Larry's really that stupid.
Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record?
Yeah, it does. But I can't show the record to just anyone, you know.
The key card data was already made public in the trial today.
What? Oh, I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me.
Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the CEO's office was open with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder.
No way.
Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift.
Oh.
Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time.
Larry, I will never forgive you for this transgression. Like I said, best man privileges revoked. Actually revoked.
No, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault the boss was killed. It's my fault.
Then Larry joins the team, good God.
Larry.
There was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man.
What happened that night?
Oh, my daughter happened.
What? Your daughter.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, my daughter called and said, I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her.
Who was?
Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy sucked me right in the kisser. Normally, I'm the one who does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya?
I don't know you!
So is that why you left the security guard office?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How could I ever make it up for it, Nick? What can I do? What?
He's curled up on the floor crying like a baby. What a pussy bitch.
Oh boy.
Nick! Is there anything I can do? Anything, just name it. I'll do whatever I have to do to make up for it. I swear I will.
Larry.
Hey, Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show the evidence we've got?
She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information out of him.
Nick!
Show him evidence. Alright. Real talk, as soon as we're done questioning Larry, I'm probably gonna end it for the night. Like I said, I don't know what's up with my voice. I've been hydrating appropriately, but like I actually feel like lightheaded. A stream has not made me feel lightheaded since the clown shoes route in 3 houses. So I don't know what what my issue is, but yeah. Go get some rest. I will in a second, as soon as we're done with Larry. At least showing him the evidence. I know I'm probably gonna also have to look around this room, but for now let me just try presenting some stuff to him. So you didn't hear the buzzer go off.
The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right?
That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya.
Why is he so into Maya all of a sudden? This isn't consistent with the last game, let alone the last fucking scene he was in.
What?
Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart.
No!
How old is Maya? Maya is at least legal now. Maya turned 18 in the last game, I believe. What's the age difference here? She is 19, 26, and Larry's the same age as us, right? Yeah, yes. Oh, no, 20. Larry is slightly younger than us. Larry was the baby of the group, confirmed. He was the babby of the trio back in the day. Okay, 6-year age difference. But hey, at least she's legal.
I promise I'll come running to your rescue like the professional guard I am.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Well, thanks. I try.
Do you think you can tell us about the buzzer now?
Yes, please tell us.
Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed.
I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier.
Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh?
You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office?
Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it'd be a good idea to adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary.
It's as if he's trying to get an award for laziest person on the planet! And he's winning!
Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night?
There must be a record, right? You must have had to look at it, right?
Yeah, of course I did. And I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either.
Do you think you can take just one more look for me? Pretty please.
No, well, don't. I can't say no to you, Maya.
What do you think, Nick?
He's probably right. I don't think even Larry can make a mistake like that.
What? What's wrong?
I made a mistake!
Surprise Pikachu!
I need a redraw of Maya as surprised Pikachu.
How?
It can't be. It's impossible.
Okay, enough already. What about the records?
Well, it went off just once in the morning, around 1 a.m.
1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened!
Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be.
Larry, you absolute failure. You are so fucking fired.
You guys have really made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is, with all this reflecting, where's the time for love? Frankly, I think reflecting is a bit overrated, you know?
What are you going on about, Larry? Larry, you stood back and let a man die!
Plus, do you honestly have any new info on the buzzer record info?
Oh, shit. Well, the record, nothing at all.
This guy reflects about as much as a piece of black carpeting!
What do you know about this thing? It was in his room.
Oh, I don't know what I don't know anything about that. No.
What, Nick?
It's just that he seems so, I don't know, pleasant. It's uncomfortable. I wish to destroy his smile.
Examine the room. Is there anything else we actually need to present to him, Janaina? You can just tell me. Just, I want to get to a relatively decent stopping point. I'm gonna finish up with Larry, and I want to finish up with Larry, and I guess this room, and then I'll end it for the night.
Something's written on the poster in fine print.
Guards 5 commandments. Wow, that sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Number 1, obey thy superior. Number 2, respect thy superior. Number 3, fuck them bitches. Number 4, salute thy superior. Number 5, bow down for the superior upon command.
Never mind. We're ending the stream for the night. I'm done.
God damn it! I knew she'd be back, but this fucking soon? No! No! Oh!
It's signed, Wendy Oldbag, head supervisor.
She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. cross her and you'll come face to face with a real, genuine ray gun.
She's still carrying the ray gun! This bitch still thinks she's a spaceman! Yeah. Sounds scary, alright.
Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. Oh, thank God.
Of course she works here. Of course she does. Who was eating ramen?
It was great. Their show was going on all over the building, everywhere. It's my job to keep a steady eye on them. All of them.
Wouldn't sound so smug if I were you.
Can you watch regular TV on this too? I'm gonna watch Sesame Street.
If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead while working, it's Larry.
Gonna have to get going now, but as always, don't kill Larry. I'm not gonna kill Larry, but good God, he's pushing it. Hey, you have a good night, Phoenix. Like I said, we won't be going much longer. As much as I wanted to get, I wanted to get this. I'll still get the first trial finished up by the end of the weekend. I hate that these are gonna end up being like 2 shorter streams when it could have just been one long one. But I don't want to make myself pass out, and I kind of feel like I'm gonna pass out if I keep doing it much longer.
But why? I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it.
How do you know that, Larry?
Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, alright?
I was actually specifically looking at this small thing because it looked like a ramen bowl or someone's lunch, but sure.
No clues here. Nice jacket, nerd. Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it?
That's right.
Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever?
Yeah, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. That's what she sounds like.
I mean, yeah, that is what she sounds like. To us, anyway. Why hang your jacket over such an important lever?
Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls down a lever, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen, huh?
If that's true, it's killing me too! What is that, eunuch? Let's pull it!
Yeah, but for a different reason.
That's my partner seat.
Your partner?
Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady.
There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know.
No, don't worry about that. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. It still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess.
Larry's stupidity is affecting Maya. It's contagious. Oh, okay. I was looking specifically at the lunch. Okay, is this about everything there is in this room?
That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep a steady on the monitors and use that for mic for communicating.
Look at all this equipment. It must be hard to operate.
No biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room.
Somewhere.
Instruction manual? What are you going to do in an emergency?
Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what a security professional's called teamwork.
Even Maya and Pearl's gonna run this place better.
You just wanted to show me that? Okay, Jabebe, cool. I appreciate it. Now I'm gonna be dreading starting the next stream in fear that old bag might come back from vacation just in time to testify.
Hey, what's that supposed to be?
Okay. Alright, I'm guessing there might be a little more to this room, and I would have preferred to get the whole building done. You think Larry might be stupid? I don't know. What gave you that idea, Jux? What, I don't know. I don't know where you're getting that idea from. I just don't see it. I think Larry is a perfectly capable young man, and we should respect him. He's trying his best. Yeah, he's trying his best. But yeah, anyway, I'm really sorry about having to end it here. Like I said, I've been pretty good about keeping these, the Ace Attorney streams paced out pretty well, like stopping right before trials or right before new investigations start, like keeping them spaced up relatively easy for people to find. Watch this on YouTube later, especially. But yeah, like for whatever reason, I just Clowny Guard approved. For whatever reason, like my voice is starting to die and I'm feeling lightheaded. I don't know what's wrong with me. I hope I'm not getting sick. I don't think I am. Like my throat doesn't hurt or anything. It's just I can't properly emote, it seems like. But yeah, I'm gonna peace out, rest up, Gonna be a shorter stream tonight. Probably gonna be a shorter one tomorrow if I still feel this way. I want to, no matter what. Like I said, I am determined to get through the first case before I get back to Tokyo Mirage sessions. Hell or high water. We're finishing this for one. But yeah, that'll wait for tomorrow. Thank y'all for coming out. Special thanks to Flashplex. If you want to help out, check out the thingamabobs and the thingamajig. Yes, that's really gonna be the catchphrase, isn't it? I need new material. I love you guys.